Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
G'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon. It's the 20th of June 2023, and you're listening to The Big Show. Hawdy, Jay Minogue, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. And Mogie, little observation here.
Here we go.
Now, you've been running the tight T-shirt for a long time now.
This is not a tight T-shirt.
Oh, it's
Wow,
tight.
it's
It's
not
tight.
tight.
It's tight. It is
It's
tight.
not tight.
I can see your
I've
your
gone
nipples.
from a medium to a large.
I've got no problem with you running a tight T-shirt. I love you running a tight T-shirt. But now I've noticed Keyzie, the mad bastard, is also now beginning to run the tight T-shirt. And it's like I'm in my local gym with two dudes strutting around the gym in their tight tees. You look great. Keyzie shouldn't be wearing one. What the hell is going on?
Well, I just see the way Mike dresses, and he's a bit of a rogue stallion. I wouldn't mind being a rogue stallion, so I got involved. Actually, no, what actually happened is I found this Warriors shirt I was given in 2018 in a bag. Got that out.
A rubbish bag?
Cleaned it.
A couple of years
A
ago,
rubbish
was it?
bag.
5 years ago.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
given it.
that makes a lot of
And I
sense.
put it on. I'm like, hell yeah.
You've had a few beersies since then, though.
Jace, I am in good nick.
Are you wearing a shirt underneath that shirt?
Yeah, T-shirt.
Why? Because that's the T-shirt. So you're wearing a T-shirt underneath a T-shirt.
Actually, this is where we're massively divided, eh? Because you don't even wear a T-shirt under a turtleneck.
But I think we're all agree that you don't wear a T-shirt under a T-shirt.
Well, the
Yeah, I
reason-
mean, I'd never do a T-shirt under a T-shirt.
I've
maybe.
never seen it before.
Well, no,
I
it's
mean,
a polo
I
shirt.
often run
Yeah,
a T-shirt.
under a polo shirt. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
and the
do that,
reason
would
I'm
you?
wearing it is because I don't want to get this polo shirt all stinky. So I'll wear a T-shirt underneath it, so I have to get to wash this less.
Right. So,
I
so
think
you
you
keep
need
your
to wear a
polo
singlet.
shirt.
But then the singlet will not stop the armpit fumes from getting all...
Oh, yeah, I know. Look, I know you reek.
Right.
But surely you used to... Because what I do is when
don't
my
reek, by the
T-shirt
way.
starts stinking, I just put it in the wash.
It's just,
But then they fade.
it's just an observation
What's
that
going
I've made.
on? What do I run into?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this.
I know. It's confusing me as well.
Well, look, see...
I've got one guy right in front of me in the studio, buff ass,
Oh,
cut like
yeah.
a rogue stallion.
Thanks, mate.
Another one to the right of me, wearing a tight T-shirt with a T-shirt underneath it.
Well,
with
see, look-
massive moob action going on.
I've got moves. Look at your moves hanging out of that skivvy.
So
Jesus.
let's ask the punters out there, 3483.
Who's got
Is
moves?
it weird to wear a T-shirt under a T-shirt, yay or nay? I think it's a fair question.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
I can
think
see
so.
what's
Question
gonna
of the
happen
day.
here.
Question of the day.
All right.
All right.
And is it weird to wear a skivvy with a little red and blue checkered shirt on underneath? That's what Jase has got
Let's
on.
not confuse people here, Keyzie.
Right, okay.
Let's just keep it simple, all right? Is it weird to wear a T-shirt under a T-shirt? Both ironed, by the way.
They're
Hi! Here's Guns N' Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Raining.
Guns Roses. We asked a question on 3483, the question of the day.
Yeah, we did.
Is it weird to wear a T-shirt underneath your T-shirt?
Yeah.
No,
AKA
I've got a
what
polo shirt.
What Keyzie is wearing at the moment.
And I know what you're saying, Keyzie. It's not a T-shirt under a T-shirt. It's a T-shirt under a polo
polo.
shirt. But
So-
I've never seen that either.
Can I just say too, because you were saying that you're a prolific sweater and that the stench is sometimes
Jase,
just overwhelming,
was I
and
saying
that you need an absorbent kind of material
Jase.
between your top shirt and your bottom shirt. Is that what you're saying?
Look, I will put up with chat about me doing steamers and all sorts of stuff. One thing I am not is a sweater.
Are you not?
Right?
Well,
One thing
you
you are
said-
not wearing is a sweater. You're wearing a skivvy.
You said that you sweat a lot and it's to keep it off your
You
polo.
said, yeah, it's to make your shirt stink. And
So,
you don't want it to stink.
so I do still sweat. So yes, basically the idea is if I have a shirt that I like, so for example when I wear my throwback Warriors jersey, I always have a T-shirt under it, otherwise I have to wash it a lot, which fades it.
Yeah, that makes more sense because that's a big jersey. That's a big old schoolie. But
It's a big, and you want to preserve the
Are you
the
one
coolness.
of those anal people that
Anal people?
Well, that doesn't
He's
like
an
to
anal
wash
person.
stuff because it'll get faded.
Yes.
Oh
Certain
my-
things,
Oh
yes.
my god!
Unlike you, who seems to wash everything 20 times and then wear it. Everything you wear is faded.
Hey, but anyway, we asked a question on 3483. What are the people saying, fellas?
Keyzie's a big-nosed weirdo.
Yep.
yeah.
We all are.
Was Keyzie steamed when he got dressed this morning? Who wears a T-shirt under a T-shirt?
Thanks, Mogi.
Look, if it's a Warriors T-shirt, it's okay. Up Keyzie. Well,
Up the sleazy Keyzie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was sleevesy Keyzie.
Unbelievably
at first.
weird, but with Keyzie, it's no surprise.
because the reason that this issue came up was because I was making an observation that you're both running very tight tees at the moment, and it's a shocker on Keyzie. It looks great on you, Mogi. You look great.
Thanks,
but
mate.
That's how it came up. And then you made the observation that he's wearing a T-shirt under his
T-shirt.
shirt.
And
Yeah.
the reason why I noticed that was because the sleeves for the under T-shirt are longer than the sleeves of the over polo. So they've got the sleeves sticking out. And so it's a bit of an eyesore.
That's not
Do you
an
know what I mean?
eyesore. It's not an small piece of fabric hanging out. Is not
Do you know
an
what you
eyesore.
could do if you've got stinky pits? You could cut out the armpits in your shirt.
Right.
And then you would never have any pit touching the material.
And then I'd always just have hair hanging
Hairy
out there.
pits.
Yeah, but for sure.
That'd be
But-
hot.
And when I look at you, because I went...
When you look at me, what, Jase?
I came around the desk
Oh, did you?
just to get a full kind of, I don't know that the double T-shirt goes with the boat shoes either.
I am not wearing boat shoes. Well, they are a kind of boat shoe, I guess. But look, at the end of the day, we're doing radio. We're not setting any fashion,
True.
trends.
True that,
Otherwise, you'd be in jail with your little skivvy and your little red and blue collar there.
The double T-shirt trick sounds like something a concerned mother would do for their chubby, sickly, asthmatic kid who still wants to look cool, but everyone knows they aren't.
Yes. Who's a bit chesty.
What about this? Jase must wash his legs a lot as they're also fading away.
So, end of story. What have we decided?
Uncool.
Uncool.
Yeah.
Well,
We
okay,
also
good.
We also put a poll up at Hodaki Big Show on Instagram there, and last time I checked, 67% say yes, it's fine to have a T-shirt under your polo.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that'll correct itself. Don't
that'll
worry
get
about it.
sorted. And I'll tell you what, we'll have the final numbers on that Instagram poll in the 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice,
wow,
nice.
that's how you do it.
Okay.
In the meantime,
That's good, actually.
MGMT.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Everclear, you're listening to the Radio Hodaki Big Show. It's Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:24. Eyes to the front, Keyzie. Now listen, a day in lieu. Big day next Wednesday at the Empire Tavern. The entire Radio Hodaki team's going to be there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yes.
We want you punters to get out there and come along and say g'day, be a part of it all, raising money for bowel cancer.
Well, and the prevention of.
And the
We're not putting money
prevention of-
towards it.
No,
No, yeah.
obviously we don't want that.
But
No.
we're broadcasting for 12 straight hours
Oh,
live.
my God. That's a
from
good
the
effort.
bog.
12 hours, man.
Yeah.
Not us, just the regular programming. So Brecky will be on first, and then you'll have Angie, then Prebz, then us in the evening. Come down though, drinks and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's a bar.
It's a bar, Empire.
Yeah,
it's in
yeah,
Auckland, by the way.
And
in the
it's,
CBD.
and it's 100% free drinks,
Wow, that's not true at all.
isn't it?
Nah, you
Oh,
can't.
right,
See, this is
yeah.
what I'm talking about. You can't just say stuff like that because people will come down and be like, "Oh, where's the free drink?"
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but there's definitely free snacks though.
Well, no,
Bar
there's not
snacks.
free. Well, there's going to be some free stuff to give away, but not everyone that comes gets free everything.
Right. Well, I thought there were bar snacks.
Yeah, you'll be able to get a couple of bar snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
What?
I'm on a pretty tight regime at the moment with the gym in there.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it cheese balls only, is it?
Yeah, just. Or if I got cheese balls, I'll definitely eat those. Hey, but listen, all you need to do if you want to donate is to text Lou to 3493.
Yes.
That's right.
And that's an automatic $3 donation from the top of my head.
That is correct. An automatic $3 donation. As we said, we're raising funds for Bowel Cancer New Zealand. The day of this, next Wednesday, the 28th of June.
Yeah.
God, that's come around quick, man.
Yeah, it has
That's
really.
come around so quick.
Real quick.
Empire Tavern. It's right near Radio Hodaki in the CBD of Auckland, which is within driving distance of anywhere in New Zealand.
Yes.
You've got enough notice.
Yes.
Totally.
You
If
can
you
get
leave
here.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you next Wednesday.
And you going to behave yourself, Keyzie?
What do you mean?
Well, we're going to be in a bar and we were doing the show. You
Free
know,
drinks
remember
and that?
the last time?
Oh,
that
last
happened?
time you got maggoted.
You
Yeah,
got
it was pretty good, though.
absolutely steamed.
I actually did, though.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it. That's the actual funny thing about it. Well, we'll see how we go. I don't want to,
It was interesting actually because when we did the show down in Hamilton just recently,
Oh, I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Old Pugs, really disciplined. He didn't even have a zero. He just
Oh,
said,
really?
"No, just water for me. I've got a job to do."
What
Yeah.
a loser. Get
can't be having
steamed, man. What's wrong with
beersies.
you?
So good on you, Pugs. Spare Keyzie.
Backbone.
Hey, so come on down to the Empire Tavern next Wednesday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. See the whole Hodaki crew, be a part of it, and make a donation. Thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, Pearl Jam. The time is 4:35. You're listening to The Big Show. I want to put something to you, fellas, regarding my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
love chatting about your wife.
Yep. I'm here for it.
Why not that sort of, you know?
What?
What? Yeah. Anything.
Actually, can I chat about it?
I don't know if you find this, right?
Yes.
But my wife and I have been together now 27 years. And
26.
never once, Mogi, we're in our 27th.
Right, sure.
Never once has she admitted to me that she finds another man attractive.
Oh.
So much so that, you know, there'll be a stud on the old TV.
Radio?
And I go,
Yeah.
you find him attractive though, eh? Oh, not really.
Yeah.
Or we'll be in a room of men and women, and I'll go and say to her, if you could shag any of the men in this room, which
Sure.
man would it be? No biting. She doesn't go there. None of them.
Yes.
She won't ever admit to me that she finds another man attractive.
Well, I think something that's going on here is probably how you're framing it. Because you're saying, admit to me.
Well,
Which means there's
no.
something to be guilty about.
No, but-
she feels like you're setting a trap.
No, but I've also approached it in a very... There's no judgment here. I'm just curious. I mean, do you find him attractive?
What about him?
What
about him?
Well, I know.
I suppose you find him attractive.
Oh, you want to wreck
like-
them all?
She's gone, you know, she's done the classic sort of, oh, yeah, Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Sure,
he's-
sure.
he's
Well, we
good
all
looking.
want-
Yeah, I mean,
we
we
all
all
want
want to
to
have
rate Brad Pitt.
But even like, hey, what's your hall pass? What's
Yeah.
your hall pass here?
Yeah.
No, she just won't bite. She won't go there. What is it
Why
like
do you
with
think
you guys?
that? Why do you think it is that? Why do you think that is? What's going on there?
You don't have
because
like
he
a-
cannot tell me in 27 years she has not been attracted to another man.
Thank
How
you.
can she not be?
Indeed.
The thing about it is, the bar's so low, if you don't mind me saying, she must be attracted to every other man if she's attracted to you.
Maybe that's it.
If you don't mind him saying.
Maybe that is she takes the finger out of the dike.
Yeah.
And I am drowned by a tsunami of men she
yeah,
finds
yeah,
attractive.
yeah.
By the way-
I didn't think of it that way.
A dike is another name for a dam, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just clarifying. Yeah, cool. To be honest, Jase, I'm in a very similar situation. My wife never admits that anyone else is good looking. And it's like, if she hadn't met me, she'd just be alone her whole life, is the vibe I'm getting.
exactly.
Yeah.
That seems unrealistic, right?
Yeah, well, that's what
think
I feel.
so.
What about you, Mogi? I mean, what does your wife admit to finding
Well,
other
it's an
men?
interesting story, actually. I'll get to this. I'll talk about this after the break.
Oh, wow. Just out of curiosity, Jase, have you ever showed her a photo of The Big Show?
Oh, she occasionally browses the Insta.
Yeah? And she's
Usually
not.
rolls her eyes and goes,
Yeah. My wife
What
does
was
the
that?
same.
What did that sound like?
no, not that.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The police there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. We've been talking just before about the fact that in the 27th year of my marriage, my wife will still not admit to me that she finds other men attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's the
And
same.
in fact, when I give her the hall pass, she doesn't take the bait, she doesn't bite, she's not interested. When I point out men on the television, I say, well, you surely got to find him attractive. I mean, he's hot. Nothing.
When she was watching Wellington Paranormal.
No, she's not into that. She hates that show.
That's what she tells you. Well,
But
actually,
you know what I mean?
interesting.
And you try, and I try and do it in a look. This is a non-judgmental thing, my love. I mean,
Yeah.
I accept that there are some very attractive men in the world. I'm just curious as to know which ones they are.
The thing with this is, do you have a history of
No,
lashing out, being jealous, anything like that?
no,
So there's nothing that would set this up, like as
no.
a defense mechanism?
No, well, you're in the same situation, aren't you, Keyzie?
yeah, I'm in a very similar situation. My wife always just says, nah, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Mogi? I
Well,
mean, what's
exactly
the
the
situation
same,
for you?
interestingly enough. Exactly the same.
Right.
At no point in our time together, almost 10 years now, has she ever shown any interest in another man. And like even conversationally.
Yes.
And in fact, I constantly am pointing out good-looking men.
yes.
Look at that bastard.
God, he's a go.
And she's like, ugh.
Look at him in his 2 T-shirts. What
Look
a
at him.
hottie.
Yeah.
God almighty. Look at the schnoz on that bastard over there, the lucky son of a
But he's
bee.
hung like a rogue stallion. Yeah,
And,
but I
and
mean-
nothing but nothing.
Yeah.
And I I don't know why, because I don't believe that she doesn't find anybody else attractive.
That's the point.
So it feels like it's lying to my face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we're getting divorced, obviously, because I'm not
Over that.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
I'm not standing for
The
that.
fact
man.
that she won't find other men attractive.
All I want is for her to find other men attractive and
Yes.
tell me that she finds other men attractive. That's not too much to ask, is it? That's
I
not
wouldn't have
weird.
thought so.
What am I, some
Well,
kind of freak?
Well, it seems pretty weird. So you're basically putting her in a situation where, unless you tell me that you find other men attractive, I
Yeah.
will divorce you.
Point them out.
When she does point them out, what are you going to do?
Yeah, agree or disagree. How hot?
Well, interestingly enough, you were saying off air, Keyzie, talking about history. You recalled when your partner got together for the first time, and
Oh,
she,
yeah.
had an ex-boyfriend who she still had a bit of a thing for, and he turned up, and you dedooshed him. So maybe that's got something to do with it.
No, remember, I tried to deduce him, and then he deduced me.
dedoosed
Oh, that's
you, and
right.
then
And
she
then my
was,
pants
You have
fell
to
down
get
and
the
I tripped over.
nebulizer.
And they
you
nebulized
sorry
me.
for
and
you,
you
yeah.
shat yourself.
And I shat myself.
And
Yeah,
she, And she felt like, oh, Keyzie.
Oh, a little Keyzie.
Yeah,
I'll take a
yeah.
little Keyzie under my wing. But I would like to know, it'd be good to get some callers on 0800 Hodaki.
Yes.
If you are a person who tells their partner that you are not attracted to anybody else, you don't find, there's nobody you find attractive, ring us up and tell us why you say that, because you don't believe that.
No, you're lying.
Surely.
You're lying.
Surely.
So I want to know just what the thought process is.
And
Yeah,
actually,
totally.
to convince you to call 0800 Hodaki and admit this stuff, I do have BK vouchers here which we can give
Thank
out.
you.
So get stuck in and tell us why you lie all the time.
You liar.
Yeah, reckon.
But I am genuinely interested to know
Same.
the reason why.
27 years, Nogie.
because the other thing is people say, oh, but you might be jealous, might not want to tell you, but I don't care, like we're married, it's over.
Yes, it's done and dusted.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Big show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:53. Now, we were talking about the fact that all three of us here in the studio, none of our partners will ever admit to finding another man attractive.
Sorry, Mike just farted.
No, I didn't.
Never admit to finding another man attractive, and we can't work it out.
No.
Because we say, who's your hall pass? Who would you go for? In a non-judgmental way.
It's healthy.
And it might
It's fine.
It might not be a man you find attractive, but so we asked you to give us a call on 0800 Hodaki to talk us through it. Will from Greymouth, you mad bastard. How's life?
That's good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. Well, what's the situation with you, mate?
Well, you see, so you guys have your partners, right? And
Yes,
you're gonna
that's
say-
true.
You want them to say that other men are attractive, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, my partner's back to front. She always compliments other men and never says nothing about me.
Oh, about how hot
wow.
you are.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What kind of operation are you running, Will? Are you a good-looking bloke?
Oh, I'd like to think so.
You got a t-shirt. You're not wearing a t-shirt under a t-shirt, are you?
No, just a single layer t-shirt.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you
good
sound
on
like
you,
a
Will.
goddamn catch.
That's
Yeah,
where he's going
totally.
Well,
wrong.
the thing about Liz, man, there is some evidence that says that that your missus probably doesn't want to pump your tyres up too much, or you'll start thinking that you're too good for her, and then you'll bugger off. So the fact that she doesn't tell you how much she loves you and how hot you are is actually her saying how hot she thinks you are and how much she loves you.
Yes.
Oh, that helps so much, mate.
No
yeah,
worries,
yeah.
mate.
Maybe she's just trying to keep you on the back foot there a
On
little
the
bit.
back
You know what I mean?
porch.
Yeah,
trying to keep you
nice.
on the porch.
Yeah,
Thanks, mate. Adam, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good,
Yeah,
thanks,
good,
mate.
Adam.
What's the
Backbone.
situation for you, mate?
Oh, just thought I'd share my experience.
Yes.
I'm currently single.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was in quite a substantial relationship for years and years and years, and yeah, my lady, she'd always bring this topic up and ask if I found a lot of other females in the room attractive.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
I would say nah.
What was the truth,
no.
Adam?
In all honesty, man, I'd probably punch as low as a 4. So about, I don't know, 80% of the chicks there I found pretty hot.
But the reason, I get the feeling that the reason why you said that you didn't find anyone hot was because you would probably have gotten into an argument about that.
Yeah, I basically
It was a trap.
didn't want to get in trouble.
It was a trap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I think the difference here, Adam, is that we're not laying traps.
Yes.
You know, we're not looking for fights. We're not looking to start an argument.
Well, I'm beginning to see maybe, Mogi, that they think that we're laying traps.
Right.
You know what I mean? They think that.
Yeah.
But
we should call your missus, Jase, get her on the phone, see what the guts is,
Actually,
man.
let's do that.
Let's get to the bottom of
oh,
this,
she
brother.
love that.
Actually, there's a question here on 3483. Does your wife find Terry attractive, her personal trainer?
Doesn't say.
Well, they
Right.
spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Do you find him attractive?
Hell yeah.
Right, okay.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yeah, welcome back, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday evening. The time is 5:03. Just on the topic of our wives never admitting to finding other men attractive.
Yes.
My wife's just texted me with a whole list of men she finds attractive.
Oh, that's good news, man. Who's on there?
I'm pissed.
Oh, yeah?
I'm filthy.
Oh, you should be, man. That's disgraceful. She's
I
married
knew
to
it!
you.
I knew that was going on! I knew she had desires for other men! I knew it!
I'm not on that list, am I?
Good luck with that, Keyzie. Good luck with that. Now, listen, I forgot about just before 5 o'clock, Pet Chat.
Oh, Pet Chat.
We need your text on 3483. We've got BK vouchers to give away.
Do we
because
what?
Pet Chat is a feature of our Tuesday
Eyes to the
afternoon.
front, Keyzie.
Yeah, I definitely.
There was
eyes
a
to the front,
bloke,
Keyzie.
a middle-aged bloke.
Well,
yeah,
it
well,
doesn't matter, man. You can do whatever you like,
I'm
bro.
not
It's all
judging you
good.
on
No,
your
no, I'm
decisions.
not into that.
The
I'm
issue
not
is not
into
who
that.
you're looking at, mate. The issue is that you're married.
Yeah, totally.
You got to stop it,
So
man.
I can't look at anyone when
And
I'm
actually,
married.
just on what we've been talking about, it's okay that you're attracted to middle-aged men as well. That's okay.
That's not what's going on
Just
here.
be honest about it and be open about it. You don't have to hide it just with sleazy little side glances.
So you want me to come on right now and say I'm attracted to middle-aged men?
If
Thankful
you are,
he
good
finally
on you.
said it.
Good on you,
No,
man.
I didn't say.
Hey, and
Good work,
Keyzie,
man.
Keyzie, I'm not interested.
No, I said middle-aged.
Look, I would, but this is work.
Yeah,
this is
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Middle-aged,
Work.
middle-aged.
You
not
don't,
old
you
age
don't
work.
get involved with your workmates.
Right,
So text
okay.
us 3483 for Pet Chat.
If you need pet advice.
Yeah, pet advice.
Pet advice.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just be chat.
Oh, Keyzie, stop leering at me.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Pet Chat. With Jason Mike. Actually, on that front, I'm having lamb tonight.
And what sort of way are you having it? Are you having
Slow
a,
cooker.
No, but is it a...
It was a house. It was a family.
What cut of
pet.
meat is it?
Oh, it's
The
on a
head.
spit. No, the whole spit.
Oh, the
yeah,
spit.
yeah. The spit's going on right now. I've been doing it all day.
Good eating, man.
Yeah.
Is it still alive?
Oh, it was. It's pretty hot in there on the spit there,
it
Mogi.
is, yeah, it can get warm.
Right, so
I
you
felt
put it
a
on
bit-
the spit
I-
before you.
I felt a bit weird about it because, you know, it was a family pet.
Yeah.
You know, and you sort of, I mean, it was always my intention to eat it, but then time comes, you know, it's like, there you go, shove the old spike in there, put it over the coals and see
Yeah.
how we go.
What was the pet lamb's name?
Pardon?
That was its name.
No, Big Bar.
Big Bar.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. A lot of text here on 3483. Here's a good question. Don't really understand it. My dog is allergic to peanuts. Have you got any suggestions for an alternative spread?
Oh, look, I think in terms of peanuts, avoid the Snickers. Just give it dark chocolate or...
Oh, no, dark chocolate's no good. It makes them sick, man. Does it?
Yeah.
No, no good.
Right, okay.
I'd use jelly meat. I often use jelly meat.
What, for dinner?
Huh?
You feed it jelly meat for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Dinner, yeah, at dinner time often.
I don't think I've
right.
ever given my dog jelly meat.
I'll tell you what dogs love, man.
I give my cat jelly meat.
black licorice.
Oh, is it black licorice?
Yeah, they love it.
Black licorice, right?
Is that true about the chocolate?
Oh, yeah.
Because my dog loves it.
Oh,
I feed
yeah.
it bar
I'm
after
always
bar.
feeding my dog dark chocolate.
Hates it. My pet echidna keeps leaving men's underwear under my missus' side of the bed whenever I'm out of town.
My what? Pet what?
My pet echidna.
I know how it's spelt, but I don't know what it is.
It keeps leaving men's underwear under my missus'
yeah,
side
but we
of the
don't know
bed
what the animal is.
whenever I'm out of town. And echidna, it's
Can
like
you-
an Aussie marsupial thing. Someone's obviously got a pet one.
Oh, is it a weird one with like the shell on it?
Yeah, it looks like
Spikes.
it looks like a bloody hedgehog bastard.
yeah.
Right, okay.
The one with
What's-
the shell on it, that's a hermit crab.
What's it
Or
doing?
a snail.
It's leaving men's underwear
Under his wife's side of the bed whenever
Right.
he's out of town. So it's
Right.
obviously got this stuff like finding underwear and leaving it around.
Huh.
Because you were into that for a while, weren't you, Keyzie?
What, echidnas?
No. You were a bit of a
What?
a knicker snatcher.
A knicker snatcher. Yeah, just blokes undies though.
Oh, it was blokes.
Yeah, and I'd snatch them and then I'd hide them.
Yeah.
Just collect them.
And your
Do you
little-
wear them underneath your undies?
Do you wear
I'm not
double
going to wear
undies?
3 pairs of undies. That'd just be stupid. Here's a question from Abby Frank on Instagram. My boyfriend wants to get a dog, but I think it's a practice baby. What do you guys think?
It is a practice baby.
Very much so.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when my wife and I decided to get a dog, everyone was going, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I wish I'd listened.
They were right.
Yeah.
They were right. And the thing about it is, I find that odd, Jase, that people get a dog as a practice baby because it's not practice baby.
No.
It's nothing like having a baby. Like, I can still go, when we had a dog, I'd still go away for a week and leave the dog at home.
Yeah,
Sweet
totally.
Hang
as.
on, who would feed the dog?
You're going to do that for a couple of days with a baby.
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Totally.
Here's one last question. One of our cats, and this is on 3483.
Which one?
Huh? Oh, the second one of our cats on 3483 is not crazy about my husband. How do we change that?
I think divorce probably.
Yeah.
Is probably the best answer there.
The thing about cats is they're very intuitive.
Yes.
And it sounds like your husband is a real
Piece
son
of
of a
work.
bee.
Yeah, piece of work.
Right. So my instinct would be to get rid of the cat before you get rid of the husband.
No. It's easy just to get rid of the husband.
Totally.
Sounds like they've got kids as well, is that?
Oh,
Yeah, you'd be amazed how well kids adapt, man.
but that's what the great thing about kids.
Yeah.
They adapt all over the place there, Keyzie.
I mean, they'll be shambles later in life.
Oh, yeah, totally.
You wouldn't want to marry one of them, not from
No.
a broken home anyway.
Yeah, totally.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed, Motley Crue. The time is 5:29. Hey, New Zealand, would you like to win a 7-day trip to France with the ACC?
Yeah.
Well, all you
Oh,
need to do
yeah.
is text Paris to 3483 to enter, and you could win that trip.
Gay Paris.
Gay Paris. Gay Paris.
Yeah. So basically how it works, as we said, you text Paris to 3483 and then we give you a call back, potentially. If we call you and we say, hey, do you want to go to Paris with the ACC and Export Ultra? You have to say, oh, yeah. Or if you want to be boring like the guy yesterday, you can just be like, oh, yeah. And then we won't even put you in the draw. You know what I mean, fellas?
Yeah. Amber, would you like to win a 7-day trip to France with the ACC?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See,
That's
that's
what
how you
you
do
do,
it.
bro.
That's how you
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
the stuff.
Do you reckon you could put up with those losers, do you?
I'm not so sure, but we'll give it a go.
Let's get over there and ditch them.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need to do. Get over there, and get rid of them as quickly as possible. Nah, they're good bastards.
Backbone.
Who would you take with you?
Probably my husband.
Yeah.
If he's lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we were talking earlier today, Amber. I'm just going to get your opinion on this about the fact that our partners never admit to finding other men hot. Do you admit that to your partner?
Do I admit?
That you find
What?
other men attractive?
Oh, all the time.
Good on you.
Hey, you see, Keyzie?
Yeah, no, I say
Normal.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
It is normal.
yeah, it is normal because we're all freaking out about the fact that none of our partners do that with us.
Yeah. It is very suspicious. Whereas Amber's probably like, oh, I'm just about to call old Keyzie, that hottie from the Big Show. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the great thing for you, Amber, is you're in for a chance to win that. So good luck.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
No
mate.
worries.
Stay on the line.
Backbone.
Just you got quite nasally
What?
during the show.
I got nasally during the show.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
always nasally, Jase.
Yeah, I know you are, but it just seems to have deteriorated in the last hour.
In a good way.
It sounds really good.
Well, okay, so tell me if this sounds nasally. The trip to Paris with the ACC is brought to you by the great New Zealanders at Export Beer Garden Tour. That's not what they're called either. Export Ultra and...
Backbone.
Yeah,
Hashtag
check it out.
backbone.
Yeah.
Get involved, New Zealand. Get involved.
Text Paris 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Faith No More there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. The time is exactly 20 to 6 o'clock. Got a call from Fozzie
Yeah.
today, Mogi.
Waka.
Re the AB selections. Pretty upset, pretty emotional.
Yeah,
He actually called me before he made the selections. He was having a bit of a crisis of confidence. You know what I mean? He needs me sometimes as a... Yeah, well, I guess as a sort of sounding board.
Yeah.
And unlike Keyzie, like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to rugby.
Well, why would I talk to him, Fozzie,
Well,
about...
I just mean, in terms of league and stuff.
right.
Your thoughts on the ABs?
Look, I was as surprised as anyone, man.
Yes.
Look, I haven't laced up the boots for a while, but I think I'll be ready, man, by the time Paris rolls around.
Yeah.
I can't be any worse. My mum was
So proud.
She was stoked, man.
Well, a lot of people are saying you're a bolter, but I don't think that's fair, given your reputation.
Hang on. So,
one of the
given my
taller,
top speed.
one of the taller halfbacks
Yeah.
in the
Halfback.
game for sure.
Yeah.
Wait, so
But I'm looking forward to a few Minogue Dedouches up the blind side.
Absolutely, man. I'll be, Dedouche in left, front, centre. There'll be CPs being thrown around the ruck left, front, centre as well.
Totally.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It's an opportunity for me to really punch some people on the head.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm there for, to get in there, bring a bit of mongrel back, bring back the biff, because I think the All Blacks have lost a bit of their mana.
Yeah,
to be
totally,
honest with you.
mate.
I think a bit of the fear factor.
Well, that's why-
But once old Mogi comes in there and starts kicking the bloody hell out of the bastards on the ground and all that.
Well, that's why,
Minogue.
thus, talking about the mana, and I was talking to Fozzie about that, that's why he selected me for tight head.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those guys that, I believe in the Dedouche as well.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as that scrum goes down, mate, Dedouche,
That's right.
Hoodie J just laying into them.
Can you even
Absolutely,
pack
man.
a scrum with that nose?
He, bringing the hard edge to the Blacks, which I feel like that they've lacked
They
now.
have, man, and I think they're scared to throw a punch.
Yes.
I think they are scared to throw a punch, and that's what we're going to bring back. It's like anything happens, it's on.
Yes.
It's on.
Yeah, totally.
Dedouche.
Well, I was,
They get their
famous.
subs on.
I was famous. Famous for in my time there, Mogi, when the opposition scored a try of just dropping the elbow on the head as they went
Richard
over the try line.
Lowstyles.
Yeah,
Richard
exactly.
Lowstyles.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, man.
Yes, you got a try against us, but did it hurt?
Damn
you better
straight it
hurt.
did.
Wait,
That's what we used to do, is we'd leave the gaps up the guts, so they'd sort of pick and go around the rucks. And sort of make all their metres up the middle of the field there.
Yes.
But of course, you and I would be standing on top of the goalposts, and as they're running in for the try, we'd jump off and
Dedouche the old elbow. I used to go into rucks and balls like that, remember? I used to fly into them and give the opposition the old dead leg.
Oh, yeah.
I'd lead in with my knee, Keyzie. Just my powerful pistons just hurtling me
Your
towards the
powerful
more,
pistons, right.
and then just hurtling with my knee forward, Dedouche into the thigh of the opposition.
And nobody wanted
or
to
their
tackle. The
face.
thing about him is, man, no one wanted to tackle Hoity J.
Yes.
Why?
Because he was always running around full mongrel.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
And so Fozzie called you guys and said, we want all of this stuff in the All Blacks for the World Cup.
Give or take.
Totally, mate.
Far out, that's pretty sweet.
Bring
It's
back
gonna
the
be good,
mongrel.
man. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great. Will you guys get free tickets in there?
Well, you don't have to pay if you're playing, do you?
Yeah, I don't think
think
so.
they've changed
Tickets
that.
for me.
I mean,
For you.
I'm sure
Oh,
they'll let
yeah.
us in. Well, I know
Yeah,
you're...
when you're in the team, man, you get your own. Yeah.
Yeah. You get
No,
lanyards in there.
And then you get your own uniform. You don't have to pay for that.
No, I know that.
You
That's
can
not what
get
I'm
your
asking.
own boots.
No, that's
Yeah,
not, I know
and
that.
socks.
I
But
know
generally,
that.
you just get in on the bus. But
Yeah,
they've never
yeah,
asked
they-
me for
what
a
I'm
ticket.
asking
They
is,
give
can
you
you get me a ticket?
They give you a free kit for everything, Keyzie.
No, I
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been around.
And even in the
I've seen
change
it.
room afterwards, there's a few beers.
Yeah, a
isn't
few
No, I
beers.
know,
Like
but
all
yeah.
the
there? And we'll be
meals are
bringing that
paid
back
for.
as well. A few beers and a few
No,
douches
just-
to all your teammates.
Yeah,
Can you give me a ticket?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards, eh?
Sick dogs.
Hey, you'll be proud of me last night, fellas. No cheese balls.
Oh, well done.
Tick in my box. I feel like I need to be, a bit more supported when I do refuse the cheese balls.
Yeah, man,
Or
you're
I-
amazing.
yeah, thank you.
Straight up.
I just feel like I need support on that.
I'm trying to
because-
think how many bags of cheese balls I've had this year, but I think it's 0.
Right, okay.
How many do you think you've had?
Yeah, but you don't have my particular affliction and
Oh, but I
addiction with the old cheese balls.
No.
And I must admit, this is what happened last night. I went into the shop,
Yeah.
and I stared at.
So you still went in?
I stared at the
You like
cheese
spending
balls.
time with the cheese balls.
and I went, no, Hoity J. And then I walked out again, and then the dairy owner came out and went, oh, can I check your bag?
Yeah.
She thought I'd been in there and I didn't buy anything.
And
I
what did
went
you
out
have?
there,
What did you
yeah.
have?
Oh,
A few packets of cheese balls.
yeah, no,
Busted.
it was some chicken chips actually.
Oh, really?
Just a little
Any
blueberry
chicken
packet.
nibbles?
No, it wasn't that shop.
Wait, so hang on.
But having said that, I think I might get chicken nibbles tonight.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So you didn't eat cheese balls and then made us give you a round of applause for that, and then you still ate a bag of chicken chips.
Well,
but
no,
also,
'cause he took-
no, he didn't because he shoplifted them. Yeah.
Right,
he
and
took
then you
them
got
back.
caught.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I went down to the cop station
Oh,
and they had to
God.
fill out all that stuff. If you hear anything on the internet about that, just ignore it. I mean,
Right.
it'll all blow over. I've got some marketing people to sort of smooth
PR.
Smooth the waters.
Yeah,
So it's
nice.
all
I suppose you have to
Absolutely
give
cool.
up the dog squad job.
Hey, coming up.
What?
The first ever Big Show, Big Poll.
Oh, yeah, the results of.
The results of.
This is Keyzie earlier on today wearing a T-shirt under a T-shirt. Is it loser wear or not?
No.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yeah, boy. Kings of Leon on the radio. Hodaki Big Show. Now, Keyzie turned up today dressed in what Mogi and I considered to be ludicrous fashion.
Well, it's not. You make such a big deal out of
and
it.
i.e. 2 T-shirts.
No, it's a T-shirt
One on
underneath
top of the other.
a polo.
Yeah.
And the reason being, I don't want the polo to get stinky, and I don't want to have to wash it all the time, so I always wear a shirt underneath it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've never heard of that before.
Neither.
Well, feel free to start doing it if you want.
No, that's why we've gone to the big poll.
Because initially I was noticing it because it was fiercely tight, not flattering. But then I realised you're running 2 T-shirts.
Which is partially why it's tight.
Yes,
obviously,
exactly. Yeah, you got too much padding there. I mean, there's enough padding underneath the padding, but
Yeah, it's because I'm getting pretty bulky at the gym.
Yeah. So we put it on the Hodaki Big Show Big Poll.
Okay, which is run on our Instagram, right? On our
Big
Instagram
poll.
story. So every day we're going to do a big poll, and you can go on our story and you can vote on it.
That's
And
right.
Today's one is it cool to wear 2 T-shirts, yes or no?
This is one of the biggest polls I've ever seen.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Wow, I've seen bigger. Let me just check the results of the big
Have
poll.
you?
Once
Have
again,
you seen bigger polls, Keyzie?
you know it.
How
Well, I don't want to get into that. Look, Hodaki Big Show on Instagram, the results of the big poll, 68% of people say no to wearing a T-shirt under a T-shirt.
They say you shouldn't do it.
They say you shouldn't do it.
Yes.
32% of people say, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
go for it. Do what you want. You don't
that's
have to do what everyone tells
less-
you.
Even less than a third.
Yeah, 2/3 of the people said that's humiliating and embarrassing.
Well, actually, a few texts have come in since then, which is good. G'day, you mad bastards. Had a friend who used to wear a T-shirt under a T-shirt under a T-shirt.
Oh, God.
Although he'd also have 6 sugars in his tea and only eat the onion rings at Burger King.
Yeah. Do you remember, not to get political here, there's a character over in the States called Steve Bannon who's a piece of work. He wears like 4 shirts.
Does he?
That's his look.
Right.
Four shirts on top of each other.
Well, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just wearing a
And
polo with
he's
a T-shirt.
total loser.
Dusty from Christchurch says 9 out of 10 serial killers wear a T-shirt under a T-shirt.
Yeah, it doesn't
10
have
out of 10 in this case.
It has a serial killer vibe.
So
about
what, you
it.
think I'm a serial killer because I'm wearing a T-shirt under a polo?
It'll be one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things where if we got asked about it later, we'd be like, and they say, are you surprised? It'll be like, honestly, no.
Yeah.
Honestly, no.
Yeah.
Well, there were a lot of
for me, it would
signs.
be more like, in hindsight, I mean, we were.
There was this one time he wore a
Shaken.
shirt under a T-shirt.
We thought, oh my God. This one here on 3483, it says it makes sex more exciting because you take off a shirt, you've got another shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
you
good.
don't, it doesn't,
But
that
that-
doesn't matter for you.
Yeah, but the issue is then you take off the other shirt and it's.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Good shirt there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Eyes to the front, Keyzie, for God's sake. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Well, this is what I was worried about because there was something I was going to talk about what's on the telly, but we talked about it in the outro podcast.
Yeah, I didn't talk about what I watched though.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
Way
you,
to go.
Jase, doing it solo.
Yeah, this is Mike Minogue.
Yeah, it's your segment.
What's
for sure.
on telly with Mike
Yeah,
Minogue?
yeah, I can't
Yeah.
remember. What happened yesterday? Went home.
You'd watched
Oh,
3
yeah, no,
shows.
didn't watch anything at all.
Right.
Well,
Went to work and then got home about 9.
in that case, can I get into the finale of Ted Lasso?
Please do.
If you have to.
So 3 seasons are gone, and Ted Lasso is officially finished.
Oh, they're not doing it anymore?
That's it. It's the end of 3 seasons.
Sure.
Well, it sounds like it shat its pants like 3 seasons ago.
Well, what happened was it was a
Was
lovely
it 10
show.
seasons?
3.
Oh, 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Right.
3 seasons of like 10 or 12 eps per season. Started off lovely. First 2 seasons, my wife absolutely adored it, made her feel happy, and after a stressful day at work, it was fine. I watched
You
it with
hated
her.
it,
It was
right?
okay. It was okay. It's very cheesy. What's that word? Saccharine.
Saccharine.
Where
yes.
it's overly sweet and a bit too... and cutting
Yeah.
away to people smiling while nice music's playing.
Did you cuddle and stuff while you were watching it?
Yeah.
Did
Now,
you like passion that?
no, we'd pause it for that.
Oh, do you
Have you got
pause
any,
it?
Have you got any more? Yeah, well, I don't want to miss any key story beats.
Right, okay.
And then 3rd season's been a bit random. Watched the finale last night. Very saccharine, nice finish, story-wise. You go, that's actually quite a nice one because it's not like, ugh, they win, they're the best team in the world or whatever. But it's a nice wrap-up. However, it is too sickly sweet. And also my wife came away saying, man, this season was just a bit random, wasn't it? So for her to say that, big thing on Ted Lasso of like, it obviously falls off a wee bit there.
Yeah. I could have told you that without even watching it.
Yeah,
Keyzie.
but anything I'm into, you guys diss. For example,
No, that's not true, though.
Grand Designs.
Country Calendar's good.
Yeah, Country Calendar, love that.
You know,
There's nothing wrong with Grand Designs. It's just weird that you're so young watching old people shit.
Yeah. There is that.
I love it. I don't know why.
Yeah. And, of course, you like the Celebrity Treasure Island buzzy stuff.
Well, it's just Celebrity Treasure Island. There's no buzzy stuff.
Well,
Love
well-
Island is pugs.
Oh, yeah.
Buzzy
no,
stuff.
sorry,
Keyzie.
Yeah, that's
That's
pugs.
its own show. Buzzy stuff.
Buzzy stuff.
With Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Queen there on the Hodaki Big Show. You just got to forgive us. Keyzie's having a bit of a meltdown getting used to the keyboard again, Mogi.
No, it's not the keyboard again. There's a new keyboard.
And he's just really struggling. I mean, Pugs seem to be fine with it.
No issues at all.
Pug
no
swapped
issues.
it out while I was away and has intentionally rigged
All
this
right,
one.
calm down, mate.
all right.
Gee
You don't-
I'm
yeah,
not
it's
getting angry.
It's fine, Keyzie. It's fine, okay?
Hot-tempered.
We're used to your stuff-ups. Now, listen, the 10K backbone shout, thanks to Super Liquor.
Yeah.
Really important people get involved with this because we've got 10K to give away, and we want people to pull finger and get some videos into us, don't we, fellas?
Yeah, that's
Certainly
absolutely
do.
right. And, you know, there's been some bloody good ones actually
There
go up
has been
today
some
on
great
the old
ones.
Instagram there I've seen there. There was some bastard up there on top of a hill. It looked like it was in Wellington, actually. There was some windmills in the background.
Yeah, nice.
And what was the other one? It was a real good one. Oh, it was a farmer, and he said backbone, and all his dogs went nuts.
Awesome.
And ripped them to bits.
Because they would have thought that they were getting an actual bone.
Probably.
So maybe there's a few of you out there going, what the hell is the 10K backbone shout out? Well, basically, wherever you're working, we want you to make a little video of yourself at work, shouting out backbone. It could be with colleagues. It could be just by yourself. It doesn't matter what your job is. It doesn't matter what you do. Just make the video. Either tag us in it or...
on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. Upload it, tag us in it, or you can message it to us if you don't want to make it public, although
Yes.
we're probably going to share it if it's good. Or if you don't have any of that social media stuff, go to hodaki.co.nz and all the information is there so you
That's
can upload
true.
it. Worth it, and 10 grand thanks to Super Liquor.
Yeah.
That's true.
Cheers to that, fellas.
And I think that's coming up in a week or two that we'll probably be giving that 10K
Yes.
away. So don't miss out. You'll feel a Keyzie if you do that.
Now, what does that mean?
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. She's all over for you Tuesday. I'm actually really looking forward to going home tonight, Mogi, because I'm watching the Ashes on replay day by day.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
And I've got to a very nice point in the Test match. It's been sensational, the whole Test match.
500.
I'm looking forward to going home and tuning into that
'cause
again.
You're not watching it live, right?
No, I'm
so
not
you've
watching it.
got
I don't want to
paused.
stay up from 10 till 4 in the morning, no.
So you don't know where they're at the moment.
I know where they're at after nearly the end of the fourth day.
Right, okay.
So it's going to be good, mate. She's going to be good. What are you up to?
I'm going to go to the gym. I haven't been for a month.
Yes,
And I thought, well, look, I'm not going to get better anyway, so I might as well go to the gym.
fair enough.
You know what I mean?
May as well be ripped.
Yeah, I might as well be ripped while
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Keyzie, you had your first night back there last night or today, and you said it was a
Before the show, it was an absolute
eyes
shambles.
to the front, Keyzie.
Hey,
That was
what?
a shocker.
I didn't even see anyone walk past. What are you talking about? But yeah, I went to the gym today. It was terrible, but that's
Yeah.
a week of boozing for you.
Yeah.
Really ruins things. Tonight, my wife's playing squash, but apparently...
wife.
But apparently she's made a delicious green curry, which is there waiting for me at home.
Chicken, seafood, what are you running with?
Chicken thigh.
Chicken. Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah,
Don't-
yeah.
I'm not a big
Nice
fan
spicy.
of the green curry. I prefer your red.
I'll let her know for next time.
Yeah, could you? That'd be good.
What are you doing, Jase?
I told you, watching the Ashes.
Oh, yeah. What about you, Mike?
Oh,
He's going to the
I'm
gym.
probably going to go to the gym
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
What?
Jase?
Probably the Ashes.
Oh, good on you,
What
man.
about yourself?
I'm probably going to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Nice.
Keyzie?
I'm going to have green curry thigh. I'll let her know for next
Oh.
time.
You were saying off here that you
What?
love your wife's squash nights.
I do love my wife's squash nights.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
seems to love it and that makes me happy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, good stuff. Good on you, Keyzie.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jase.
What are you having for dinner tonight?
Huh?
What are
I'm
you
not
having for
sure.
dinner
I
tonight,
guess I'll find out
Jase?
when I get...
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Hey, pleasure bringing you the show today. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Until then, see you later.
That's classic.